Do that one more time. I gotta shoot this in slow motion.
Punter comes from just a bit of a gambling fiend back in the day. You know, like I ended up just getting to a point where you get a little bit of money and you waste a bit, and you just think, you know, instead of just gambling it away, you just may as well gamble it away with a motor and a good skid. You know, it does say TAB on the plates, but the main one would be Crown. I should really change it to Crown. Old James Packer's helped me along the way a bit. It was a gentleman's handshake about the price. So credit to Steve and to myself, you know, just don't tell anyone what we bought it for. It's, you know, it's boys' business, and you know, I paid a bit for it, but I paid what it was worth. So, you know, I was happy with the car I got, and I bought this Ute about 8 months ago. Luckily enough, I was at a guy's house just buying some other car parts, and he was kind of hitting me up about buying a few bits and pieces off him because he was moving on and doing a couple of different things in life, and I asked him about this, and he told me a price, and come home, spoke to the missus, and that night sent him a deposit. He was gobsmacked. He just didn't know what he had done. He probably felt like I felt when I sold my last HJ. You know, I sold it to Warren Richards at MJK Transport, and we only talked to him on the phone, you know, maybe for 20 minutes, and he booked a ticket from Tom Price to Perth, and he was at my house the next day with the cash.
Isn't that the story of everybody who sells it? Like,
yeah.
everybody's like, you sell it and then you regret
sell
it.
it and then you just,
yeah.
like, yeah, it's good.
Why did I
put
do
money
it?
back on the mortgage, but instant regret, you know. I mean, I'm definitely not a responsible fella, you know. You only really do it because you need a license for work, and without work you don't have this. You know, you got to go to work every day, and keep cranking and just earn that money and waste every cent on a car. Motor is a cast LS 6 litre, good crank, good rods, pistons, camshaft, heads, just LS3 heads, 871 Hi Helix Blower, billet cases. It's all got Justin's Link Thunder ECUs in there, so you get the goods from the boys at the BYE Performance, getting it tuning it, getting it running, and you also get the support along the way, and just, you know, that's what you do need. Just to make it on song, and this thing, like, once I jump on that loud pedal, that is it. You know, you just got to keep it on there, if you can. I just had a new motor built, bit of devastation. I dropped the valve back in November, and the guys ended up, credit to them, you know, they got me out here for this weekend, and I only picked the car up Thursday, so, and it ran solid all weekend, did 5 sets of tyres. Went well in the final skid, but just didn't make the timeline, made 57 seconds, so got trapped in a corner and got out of it pretty easy. Like, the motor department, we're not really trying to punch for high horsepower, I suppose, because you don't need that. We're just going for mainly torque and just try and keep it consistent. So after changing the injection hat, the hat, we made 705 horsepower with 1280 newton meters of torque. You know, and that was pretty much spinning on the dyno as well. So it's just, you know, I struggle to last 60 seconds out there. Like today, 57 seconds, and you get robbed of, you know, a chance of being in the top 3. You know. Yeah. When I was at Tom Price, I could only make it last 48 seconds. I got robbed there again. So probably going to start looking at diff ratio or some bigger tyre sizes, and you know, because I still run 15s. I'm a bit of a Jew, so you know, I'm out here just to pop tyres. You know, like, yeah. I'm not in it for the big thing. It's just, you don't lose your license. You're out here having a bit of fun.
How many tires have you blown out in this one?
Probably 17 sets now, 16 to 17 sets.
How many more are you gonna blow?
As many as I can. You know,
Yeah.
the more sponsors you get, the more you get out. And the main one for me, he's been with me the whole time, Hoggy's Concrete and Civil. You know, like, credit to him ever since I've been out, you know, always supporting me, buying me tyres, buying me fuel, bought me a full fire suit when we needed it for the requirements. Also got RDM Mechanical, you know, and Iconic Water Solutions, that's another big one. And that piss wreck there, Pete, get a photo of him.
He promised us that he will go naked if we do this.
Yeah, we do.
You know, Pete's the guy with the late nights in the shed, just spending time getting shit running and just making sure everything's fine. And as much as the guy that buys BYE do it for me, it's just, you know, just the home maintenance as well. We did drop a valve in it, and that hurt it. The motor was still running when I sent it into the shop, and the boys pulled it apart and dropped an intake valve, so it was quickly pulled it apart and just reassessed a few things. We ended up putting brand new cylinder heads on just so we don't have that drama. New head studs, new piston. But instead of doing the one, we just did the 8, new bearings, new rings, and just set it up again for another 25 to 30 sets. And just keep up with the maintenance. Yeah, it was good. It was hot. Like, that's one thing we'll have to step up a bit, was a little bit in the cooling system. Struggled there a little bit, but yeah, it was an awesome event. The original owner, Steve, he built the car from, well, he already owned the car. He was out here naturally aspirated, and this car used to be 5 or 6 different colours, like every panel was different colour. And he wanted to come out blown again, so he went through the car top to toe and just ended up full new motor combo, box. Obviously you already had all the sheet metal 9-inch in the back, and he ended up getting the wrap done. I couldn't tell you who done it, but yeah.
It's a really good job though.
Yeah, beautiful. Looks good. You get mixed reviews. I've had people say, what are you doing? It looks like crap or whatever. And, you know, at the end of the day, you just get a microfiber cloth and wipe it down. There's no washing, it's just, it stays clean, it looks good. Aiden, this is Punter.
My old mate here. Hey, we're a loose unit.
I missed it. But that's okay. I want to put it on YouTube, man.
Yeah, all good, mate.
Loosest unit you'll ever meet.
That's awesome. Cheers.
Gone, guys. Wow. The tyres have given up their an awesome job. Short and sharp. Just nailed it.
Yep. Oh, fuck, that wasn't bad, eh?
Cheers for watching this episode of Street Machines. Here are some previous videos. If you're from WA and have a cool blown ride, or a steel bumper, or a jacked up 4-wheel drive, and if you want to make a cool video about it, feel free to get in touch with me on bobby@lensnation.com.au. See you in the next one.